Good afternoon, all my beauty professionals. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to do a quick weave. Quick weaves have been around since the 1970s, which that's something I did not know. So that was since I was a little girl. There are so many ways that you can do a quick weave. Some people leave part of their hair out, but most of it extension hair. Some people do all of it covered with extension hair, and there are different closures. So for myself, which right now I have a quick weave on, I use the lace closures for me because they look more realistic. But you can use lace closures, you can make your own closures. There's pre-made closures, and then also there's a way if you want to leave like scalp out or make it appear like scalp is left out with the hair coming out, you can cut the track hair and you lay it up close to the scalp or make your own line. The only thing with that, if you use that method, is there's no free parting. So basically, if you do it down the center and you lay the hair up to here, you won't not be able to part it any other way, which is okay as long as you're aware of that. So if you're going to be trying this, practicing on your own time, which I recommend, I would say get yourself a mannequin like this. If you have a friend that's in school or you have one with no hair, um, it's better to me. You can see your way better and just lay the tracks down. But get yourself some synthetic hair that you can use just starting off where it's heat safe. And just so you guys know, when you use a curling iron or flat iron on synthetic hair that is heat safe, you want to have it 200 degrees or lower. If you have it any higher, it's going to burn the hair off. It will not curl. With your curling iron, you just want to keep it on low. So if it doesn't have the degrees, you want to keep it on low. If it goes up to a certain number, I would turn it to like the lowest number and just test it out. But at least you didn't spend a lot of money on human hair for a mannequin head. Now, if you want to practice on a friend, well, my suggestion is try it on a mannequin first and then try it on your friends. Um, why would someone pick a quick weave over a wig? For myself, it's hard for me to find wigs that fit. So if you watched my last video, I bought wigs from TikTok and basically none of them fit me. I think only the one, the blonde one that I liked, fit me good enough to where I could comfortably wear it and not have to pin it down. But usually I have to do some sort of adjustment where even if the straps in the back are tightly fit, I have to pin it in the back to make it lay snug. Quick weaves, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to snatch it off every night. So yeah, there's some benefits to it. I've been doing it on and off for years, but when I started losing my hair when I turned 25, that's when I kind of got more into it. Um, so yeah, now I just basically wear quick weaves all the time, and the good news is I can change my hair color whenever I want. I can change my length whenever I want. So it has its benefits. Okay, so I have my hair cutting shears. I have my 30-second glue. My Got To Be Glued hairspray, which I use around the hairline, but I also use it on the tracks too, and that kind of helps it to dry quicker and seals it down better. I have my comb and clips. Two-sided extension tape that I use actually to seal down my lace closures. And then I have this awesome glue that I've got from Amazon, which is called Sunshine. This one is the White Extend hair glue. You can use it for toupees. I use it sometimes for my lace closures, or if it's like a full lace closure, like from ear to ear. This glue, you guys, is the first glue I've encountered as someone who has hot flashes all the time, where it actually stays during the hot flash, so the hair won't lift. Then, of course, you have your hair. So these are the supplies you need to get started. And also your blow dryer, which I didn't show here. So I'm gonna make a hole around the ear, and then I just kind of spread it, because usually when you cut it, it kind of makes a run in the wig cap. And then I just kind of push it, push my ear through. Now on myself, I do this and then I spray around my hairline a couple of times, blow dry it, and then I will cut the excess wig cap off. But I did not want to do that here. I wanted to make sure that the wig cap was going to stay on, nothing twilighty. And there you have it. Some of the things in this video, you guys, I am doing for demo purposes, to show you guys what you would do. But that's why I kept the wig cap on her, because the surface of the mannequin is slippery. So even though I'm following the protocol that I would do on myself, it may not have stayed. And I didn't want to take that chance. So just a quick note too. Usually you'll see in other videos where they do the wig cap, cut around the ear, and they'll spray the got to be glued spray around, blow dry it. I do that on myself as well. But what I've learned, and I guess it's because my hair is shaved like this, it does not stay. So as soon as I sweat, because I've tried it with just the spray, and this is even though the tracks are glued down, it will not stay. So what I've had to do, because usually in the back, it will start lifting off, like clean off my head. So I have to use my double-sided extension tape underneath and seal it back down. So now what I do is I will do this one and I will cut that off when it dries. And then I put another wig cap on over that, just to seal it down so it won't lift. So those are just some little notes and tips. All right, so once I blow dry and get it sealed down to the head, I told you guys already I cut the excess off, and then what I'm going to do is grab some hair, and once I get that opened, then I pre-measure the hair from hairline to hairline, starting in the nape area. And then I will cut that piece off at the edge of the hairline before I apply my glue. Now, some people will keep that track on and they won't cut it. So everybody does it different. Me personally, I like to cut it piece by piece. Depends on the time frame, really. So, I don't know if you can see this, but this side is a lot wider. So I'm going to apply the glue to that side as opposed this side. So once I've spread the glue on the track evenly, then I apply it across the hair and I just put pressure on it, keeping in mind this is 30-second glue, so it actually does dry in 30 seconds. Now, for me personally, what I'll do on myself is I'll kind of blow on it a little bit, maybe like 15 seconds, kind of let it sit. So that way, once I apply it, it'll dry even quicker. So I'm going to lay a couple of tracks slowly, and then we're going to speed this up just so I'm not holding you guys up. One thing I wanted to tell you guys before I forget is how often do you want to change your 30-second glue? I would suggest maybe around about every 6 months. You can kind of tell when it's getting old because the tracks will kind of lift. Now, today, gluing the tracks on the mannequin is a little tricky. So that's why the tracks, wouldn't stay. This glue is actually a newer glue. But on yourself or when you're doing it on your clients and the tracks kind of curl up and don't stay as well, that's how you know you need glue. Sometimes it'll dry up too, where it turns into like a rubbery material. So then you definitely know you need some new glue. Also, I wanted to say too, I think I said it later in the video though, with lighter hair, that's when you might consider using a white glue because it dries clear. Okay, so we're almost halfway up. Now you may have seen me spraying over the tracks once I've glued them on. That's what I do to myself. I spray the got to be glued spray over once I dry it with the glue onto my head. And that just kind of double seals it for me, dries it quicker. So now we're going to move on to the yellow hair. Okay, so with the yellow hair, because the track is so thin, I'm doubling it and hopefully it'll stay because some parts of this, the hair didn't want to stay. So we'll see. It feels like it's going to stay a little better than the black hair. Sometimes when I get around this area, like because her hairline is different from mine, I will do little pieces here diagonally. And that just helps because if I'm going to put my hair back behind my ear, it helps it to lay better as opposed to horizontal. It just falls different when you do diagonal as opposed to straight. You can do it straight, but it's harder to get behind your ear. If you want to wear it back, the hair just tends to lay better going back in a ponytail if you do diagonal. So either you can do a hair piece from hairline to hairline going all the way up. But what I'm going to do, well, I'm going to go up a little further, but I was going to do some little pieces here only because the hairline goes way down like that on the face. Just so you guys know too, in this video, this is like beginner mode and I'm just kind of making it as easy as possible, but I don't always do a quick weave going all the way up in a circle. There's so many layers to doing this. So just know this is just for beginners, and I think I may do a video on how to do different closures just so you get a visual, because in this one I had a pre-made closure already done. So we may do that. Okay, you guys, I'm going to cut and style and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm gonna only let you see the front because, oh my God, this hair was the hardest to try to curl. So, probably would have been better off trying my flat iron. But anyway, here it is. And as you can see, the closure is black. Now, with the yellow tracks, because the hair is so sheer, I probably would add more if I was using this on a real person, which I wouldn't because it's synthetic and yikes. Maybe not a good brand synthetic, could do better. But this was given to me by my coworkers just so I could do the video. So it is what it is. Also, another thing too, when you're dealing with thin tracked hair, meaning the track is really, really thin, you want to double it, which is what I was doing. And also, because it's such a light color, I probably could have used my white glue that dries clear instead of my black glue. So those are the tips that I would give for you who are out there practicing. But overall, not bad. And I'll give you a little side view. Yeah, not my best work, people, but the basics where you could get it down. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and it helps. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Please share and like, and I hope that you truly learned something, at least the basics to get you started. And stay tuned for more videos. Bye, guys.